Hi, Mr. Ipan.
Alright, yeah, I can start already. Tapi we're still waiting for 3 more people. So I think we wait for a few minutes, then we start.
Okay.
Tapi Azri dengan Iman, if you want to show me your slides first, go ahead.
Hi, Mr. Ipan.
Hi. Alright, yeah, I can start already. Tapi we're still waiting for 3 more people. So I think we wait for a few minutes, then we start.
Okay.
Tapi Azri dengan Iman, if you want to show me your slides first, go ahead. Azri, want to show me email? Want to show me your want to show me your slides first?
Yes. I'm opening the slide. Okay.
Okay, that's good.
Let me see.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay.
Better.
This is my first slide.
Yeah.
Then the second slide, the introduction.
Okay.
Then the problem statement.
Okay.
Then I will show the example of exclamation.
All right, sure.
Then I will show a storyboard.
Okay.
Then another storyboard. Just.
Kenapa different a bit? One of it is drawn, one of it.
This one I didn't draw with on computer yet, so tonight I will be doing it.
Okay, no problem.
So this is the example of clay.
Yang ni better put label lah. At least it's clearer for us.
Okay. Then the animation example.
Play it, so you can work now.
If I do this.
Okay, it's working now.
Okay.
SOP capital letter.
SOP, okay.
Effects, show how spread. So objective. What's the point of this objective slide?
What's that?
What's the purpose of the objective slide?
Just like the benefit of to the community, like it will show how to split, how it was.
So after this slide, what's the slide?
After this the conclusion.
Okay, instead of objective, put benefits. It's a bit more direct. You put objective, it's very blur. I'm not sure what it means. Like at the title too lah, change it.
Okay.
Okay, what about your conclusion?
The conclusion, just put this.
Claimation, COVID-19 rises, community in Malaysia. So okay, your conclusion has to focus on what benefits your presentation is bringing. So you can put all this, tapi when you explain about what benefits to bring.
So I just tell this again or
up to you. It's remember, conclusion is a very top line summary. That means one line is enough for you, to be honest. You don't have to put so much of explanation.
Then
does that make sense?
Yes.
So if you can, right, try to summarize everything in one line. Like, you know, when you were in high school science presentation, conclusion, one line. So if you cannot, a bit more extras doesn't matter lah. Tapi as long as you can summarize the main idea in one line, is good enough. Okay, this is good. Okay, you change whatever you need to in time being. I think otherwise it's good. If you want, you can put your okay lah. It's okay lah. It's good already lah. Okay. All right, Iman, can we have a look at your slides?
Sure. Wait, sir.
It's okay, take it down. Don't worry. Okay. Tapi you still haven't changed yet?
Yeah, so I think logo is quiet. How to say? I think I could just put one of my schedule instead of logo but
Okay.
this is not my schedule lah. I think I will change later.
You today expected a change already lah, cause tomorrow is the actual presentation, right? It's difficult to change last minute nanti. Okay, show me your other pages. Did you change anything or not from last Thursday?
A few things lah, not all lah.
Okay, so the one thing I don't want is I don't want you to put unrelated images lah. You can put some, tapi if you put too many, right, people might think that is your video instead. It's like imagine going to an Upin Ipin presentation, tapi they put picture of Iron Man too. So you think that they're presenting about Iron Man kan? But because of you put different imagery, right, it doesn't make sense. So I already told you already, you better standardize everything lah. Kalau nak put picture something a bit more general, I say. Okay, can I see other pictures now? Can I see your other diagrams? Is this how your animation is going to be? No, right?
What do you mean?
Like, will this be the illustration for your animation?
No. Just the sample.
Why not just put the character there? Some of the storyboards, for sure, there'll be one where he's doing a scan. So why not put that storyboard there? Or like they cut out there?
Sure.
See other pages? Okay, this is fine already.
Put their names on the bottom of the picture.
This is good.
Then the storyline also I don't do much.
Okay.
I put the chapter names under the box.
Okay, that's good. Chapter. Tapi I already mentioned to you. Are you gonna explain what each chapter brings? Because
yes, I will explain.
Okay, alright, explain. I want to see later lah. Alright, see next slide.
Next slide is my benefits or objectives.
Okay lah, macam ni lah. Don't change your illustration. Tapi if you can change to something related to your project lah, don't put something that isn't related. If you can lah, because I think it's better lah that way. Instead of you putting something unrelated.
Okay. So this one benefits only or just this?
Just benefits.
And then the last one is conclusion. I put it as a point. Then the last time, I make it short.
Okay. Make it spacing bigger a bit lah, so it's not that clumped together.
Or the font size.
No. Maksudnya spacing between the points lah. Faham kan? You make it space again. Can you go back to your first page? Okay, this page I really don't want this animation here. I tell you honestly why lah. You don't go to an Apple presentation and put Samsung picture there. That's exactly what you're doing. So the other pages all I think it's okay. Tapi I would advise you to avoid it. Tapi your first page don't put something unrelated. It's not good for your topic lah. And also, is the word innocent boy really relevant to your presentation? Because I don't feel that innocent boy actually portrays what you're trying to say, you know. Do you get what I mean? Because innocent boy means he's innocent. It means like someone put him in jail wrongfully and then like he come out of jail. That's what innocent boy I think. Tapi is there a better way to phrase your entire project?
I think I want to change the title, but I don't know if I can change the title right now, you know.
Because your lecturer don't let or what?
I don't know how to say. Because I might think that they don't allow me to change my title, I think.
Okay. I think you double check the lecturer first lah. Boleh tak? Okay, because I don't think it's relevant at all lah.
It's not suitable lah.
Because you think about it yourself lah. What does the word
innocent can change? As long as the genre is the same.
Okay. So Iman, change please lah. So it's something more related to your animation.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You change first. I'll talk to Sulaiman. Sulaiman, can you show your slides? I want to see what you have changed and what you have added. Iman, think along the lines of redemption, because redemption or trying to prove himself. So try to find words that are similar to that. So you can keep the word boy, tapi change the word innocent lah. Because innocent doesn't like you can say naive, I guess. Naive boy, that makes more sense.
Naive boy.
Naive. But you Google what naive means.
I know, sir. I know what
You know,
I know.
so naive, how to say, redemption, something like that lah. I think that makes a bit more sense for me.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Sulaiman, when you're ready, show your slides. Okay.
Do you see?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, I already changed the icon.
Okay.
So I put some clock. Okay.
Okay.
And it's just the same. Improve on this storyboard slide that you say about the black box, right? I make it clear. I make it similar.
Yes,
We
looks
don't
nice
have
to
the
know.
black box. Next, benefit. You say to take out the that I put in here in other slide. Okay, I make it for
Okay. Okay.
Explanation.
Okay.
Same, sir.
Conclusion tu? Tengok. Yeah, conclusion. Okay lah. Let me correct grammar a bit lah. I hope this project will educate people about. I hope this project will educate people. Don't put all people. People. No. Just okay. Apa parang pada and make and allow the not make and allow the
and make.
Remove the word make. Write the word allow the THE. Allow the. It's two words. Allow the.
TH.
Wait, let me type it.
Oh, it's two words.
Allow the new generation to easily learn about Perang Badar. Understand? To easily learn. So again, in your future, your presentation's all right. You have to double check with someone lah. Because I won't be here for presentation after this really. Maybe not for tomorrow, tapi next year atau following year. So just double check. Otherwise, okay. Okay lah. I say untuk slide nombor 6 kan, I still find it a bit empty. Number 6.
Oh, still empty. Okay.
Yeah.
Shall we put some graphic?
Have you all three of you taken a look of the slides I gave you already on Thursday? Ada tak?
What, sir?
I think.
Yeah, I gave you guys
The
two more
one.
presentations. Yeah,
the example.
Yeah, did you guys have a look at that? If I can go through it right now, so at least maybe you can pick up certain things. I think maybe there's still some things you need to improve on. Okay, let me share screen. Thanks, Sulaiman. I will share screen sekarang. Okay, so you guys can see my slide.
So I need to stop sharing.
Yeah, just stop sharing. So you can see my slide now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so macam ni lah. First thing, can you see Iman what I'm telling you about? Why do you need to put imagery related to your project? Because here we're talking a magic bag and there's a bag here. So for me, it's very easy to understand what is the project talking about. But if you put there's an unrelated image, right, it doesn't make sense. And again, like topic 2, magic bag. So I know it's something about a magic bag. Tapi innocent boy too, I would say, because you told me a presentation kan, I don't think it's relevant lah. I think that a different topic would make, different name would make sense. And then can you see like this one here? It occupies the space, you know, so there's not much empty space here. And also not overpowering lah. Tapi there's still some mistakes here. Like this one, the words are too small. The words, it's just not clear enough. So there's still room for improvement here. These are all these previous students' projects lah. See all this, can you see there's a lot of empty space here and it doesn't make good use of what's there. So maybe moving this up, making it bigger would make more sense lah. So yeah, let me show you one more slide. The brick one. Okay. Okay, so this is the brick one. Again, first slide, you see wet brick, and then you see a brick single here. That's good. Unity logo, can you see it's not overpowering? It's very, very small, so it's not disturbing. I think previously a few of you had your logos stretched out throughout the entire thing, right? So it's very difficult. Can you see here? It's memang not filling entire space, tapi at least the points that are spacing between. So when you look at it, it's easy for me to understand. Tapi yang ni can still become bigger lah, because at least you know what's the main topic. The words can become bigger because there's so much space, right? Make it bigger lah. And there's a lot of examples of all these different items you can use. Flowchart, I would say it's a bit too much. Like I said, storyboard between 2 pages makes sense. Because right now, you look at it, right, as a viewer, I'd say it's too much to read. So, this Rahman go off. Okay. Give me a second. Screen sharing. Okay, so let's just continue. So again, remember, don't overcrowd your slides. So like ini, right, divide 2 slides, 3 slides, as long as it's easy for us to understand. You can breeze through it. Maksudnya explain very fast, no problem. Here, can you see? It's very, very clear, easy to understand. The charts here, the words, there's a very clear contrast. I think some of your words may still be the same color as the background. So it's a bit difficult to read. No, that's it lah. Yeah, so this one's quite bad lah. I'd say you can put like thank you, conclusion, somewhere too. So I would say that your slides have improved, but a lot of it is because I told you guys exactly what to improve. So what I need to do is I need you all to really understand what's wrong with your slides first, so that next time in the future you won't repeat the same mistakes lah. Okay, so for today's, any questions first before I move on? Azri, Iman dengan Sulaiman, any questions?
About my title.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is staunch suitable? Staunch.
Say again, sorry?
Staunch boy.
Staunch boy. Wait.
Yes.
Staunch means loyal.
What about determined?
I mean boy.
Determined with D at the back.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Staunch boy, determined boy.
Or green boy, I don't know. This Google.
I think you think of it first lah, because I can't think of any ideas on the spot for you. So if I can think of anything, I'll let you know. But right now, all I can say is just not suitable lah. I don't know exactly what's the correct idea. Okay. Is there anything else on us, Iman? Or is that it? Okay. So Azri, anything?
No, sir.
Okay, so Sulaiman said connection bad. Okay, so it's a bit difficult because kalau kurang orang you get very bad, you get less feedback lah. Okay, just give me 1 second. I ask Sulaiman. Okay, for today's session, what we'll do is because we have less people, right? We'll have 2 rounds of presentation. So for each round presentation, for the first round, it's just basically you present and then we'll give you feedback. For the second round, I will give feedback and also we will ask questions related to your presentation. Maksudnya, like the day I told you lah, why would one buy a product, that kind of things. Okay, so I think let's go with Azri first. Is that okay?
share my slide now. Everyone can see?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay.
Okay, okay, this time, right, make sure that your slide presentation is about 5 minutes long and that you explain everything lah, top to bottom, exactly what I told you. Okay, so let me know your start and I'll time you. It's
Okay.
also good if you want to have your timer by yourself lah, so you know exactly how's your pacing. So take out your phone and just time yourself is also good. Okay. All right.
Okay. So. Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and good evening to everyone. This evening, I will be talking about my final year project, the COVID-19 stop motion. I am Ahmad Azri bin Ahmad Nazri, a bachelor in multimedia creative. So, do you know about the coronavirus? Of course, you know, right? Everyone in Malaysia, I think, already know about this. It is a recently discovered coronavirus disease. This is the symptom has headache, fever, dry cough, and tiredness. This disease is spread through small droplet from nose and mouth. Next, I will talk about the problem statement. Why I want to do this. From my perspective, from what I researched, that I saw that Malaysia community overall not taking coronavirus seriously. They don't wear masks. They work together. They even sometimes greet each other, shake hands with each other. Then we can also say that the rise of COVID-19 cases in Malaysia. Yeah, just like last month, we have already 5,000 cases for 2 days. Now, another reason is because Malaysia does not have any good claymation, stop motion animation about COVID-19. This is we can see at all the website like YouTube or every other websites. Next, this is the claymation example. We have Wallace and Gromit and also the Chicken Run movie. Now I will talk about my storyboard. Okay, the first scenes I will be showing the COVID-19 title. Then it will morph on the second scene, and it will morph into the third scene, the Malaysia at 4 June with 277 cases. Then it will go to Malaysia 1 July. I'm sorry, this is actually it's one case at Malaysia 1 July for the fourth scene. Then it will change. It will morph into two characters, the original character and the infected character and the non-infected character. So they will shake hands, and the disease will spread, will morph into the another character. Then it will goes to the elevator and it will cough, and everyone in the elevator will change into the an infected character. Now, this is the model example. This is example of my clay, the claymation. The infected character on the right, on the left side, the red one, the infected character, and on the right side is the uninfected character, the normal character. This is my animation example. Like here, we see they greet each other, they shake hands, then the disease spread to another. So, what are the benefit of this stop motion, you may ask? So, the benefit of this stop motion is to show how the COVID-19 spread from one to another, and also to emphasize on following the SOP. Then it will also show the effect of COVID-19 towards everyone in Malaysia. So, for my conclusion, this is a claymation. This project is a claymation project, and it was for COVID-19 cases that risen right now. It is also for community in Malaysia to know about the SOP, to know about the guideline, and also to know that the cases in Malaysia have already risen. That's all for me. Thank you. Like everyone, like the KKM says, we take care of ourselves. Kita jaga kita. Thank you so much. Any question?
Okay. First off, your presentation is a lot better than Thursday. Your timing is about 4 minutes 7 seconds. Your ending to brush up sikit lah. I think it's okay, tapi you just started sikit lah. Otherwise, it's a lot better than Thursday. So first thing first, Iman, any comments? Just comments about his presentation and slides. We'll later to ask about questions, nanti.
I think for me it's quite perfect, sir.
I think quite good, so.
For me lah.
Okay. Okay, nothing else, then we'll move to Sulaiman. Any comments?
For me, it's a lot better than before. But I think about the example of the claymation movie, maybe you can put the title of the claymation. The example. Not the model example, the
This one.
movie example. Okay. That's all for me.
Okay, thank you. Let me just type out the comments first. So the first thing is, you didn't mention exactly what the benefits of claymation. I really don't understand why should I pay money and invest in claymation. The second thing is, I don't really see how does claymation would actually reduce the amount of cases in Malaysia or bring awareness. So maybe explain more about that towards the end lah. So these two things are really important. You have about 1 minute. So explain more about that. So try to focus on the benefits of your claymation and also what kind of effects will the claymation animation bring towards reducing cases of COVID in Malaysia. One more thing is, can you also include? Okay, so the way I normally advise my mentees like this, once you reach a certain point, right, I'll give you different advice. So right now, right, I think that you're good enough already. So what I want you to do is, I want you to think of certain things, like you said at the end, right? That's a very good thing. I was going to say that in the beginning, if you have any other statistics or any other key things like key phrases, right, put it there so it attracts viewers' attention. Because I still think a beginning is a bit dull. And if you were to improve it, right, you grab people's attention better. So statistics would be a very good way. Any phrase or anything that would attract someone's attention, right, include that in the beginning and the end. So that was a very good thing to do lah. And then another thing would be, sorry, go ahead.
If we put like the kita jaga kita, if I put it on the I will say it on the introduction and at the end, can I or
you can do macam ni lah. If you repeat the same thing over and over again, right, it gets boring. So avoid repeating things. That's why, like I said just now, you don't have introduction until you have benefits. I think some of you did that. Objective dengan benefits. It's the exact same thing. That's why I asked you to just put into one piece because it's no different lah. What else can you do? Your body language. I would say that you still have very minimum body language. I don't see you doing any hand movements or whatever. So I don't know, like when you speak, right, where are your hands normally?
Down here, but yeah.
Understand, right? Okay, so I told you before already. So make sure that you can see your hands. Then you try to move a bit hand animation. So at least we can how to say. So if we guys pay more attention to you lah. And the other thing is, I want you to look at the camera and presenting. So I understand that you might want to take looks first and see how it reacts. That's fine. But most of the time, please look at the camera when you're presenting, because when you look at the camera, right, I look at this, I am looking directly at you. So it brings more impact, especially since you're doing remote presentation. Okay. So do those two things. I want to see the improvement in the next presentation. Okay. Okay. Wait, one minute. Iman, you're next.
Wait, yeah.
Go ahead. Don't worry.
Why my you guys can see why?
Yeah, I can see. Tapi now
Why?
blur already.
Wait, sir.
Okay.
Oh my god. Wait, sir.
Yeah, don't worry.
You guys can see my face.
No. Can you you try to leave and join back?
Okay.
Okay. In the meantime, Sulaiman, can you present first?
Sure, sir, sure. Okay, sir, do you see it?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay.
Wait, one second. Wait for Iman to come back first.
Okay.
Just give it 1 minute.
Why is it Perang Badar? Huh? I thought this is English. Oh, sorry to just jump in. My apologies.
It's okay, don't worry.
So why is it Perang Badar? Huh? Why is it not the Battle of Badar?
Because first of all, I do this video for in Malay.
Okay.
Okay, then.
But still,
So I just put the Perang Badar because that is the title of the video. So maybe you can translate to English, but I prefer the
actually
official one something.
Mr. Rahmat, I didn't want to change because this was the original. I'll tell you the original video itself, right? So I didn't want to change that.
Well, okay. What you can do is a video infographic in Malay. So state that a video infographic in Malay.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
That's okay. So that's why I was wondering, why is it okay? Now it makes sense. So make it clear to the presenter. So your product is in this language. Hence, that's why the title is such. So explain it. Yeah. All right.
Thank you. Okay. So Iman's computer restarting. So I think we will start first, and then we'll come back later. Okay. Once you're done editing, we'll start. A video no dash. Just put a video infographic in Malay.
Just in Malay.
Yeah. If you want to put so you put the V in capital letter and M in capital letter. So you want to standardize everything. Okay.
Okay.
M-A-L-A-Y and then V in Malay. So V in capital letter, sorry. All right. Okay. So when you're ready, just let me know and we'll start. So again, take out your phone. I want you to see the timing so you can see exactly how much you speak for each part. Okay?
Okay, sure.
You've already timed yourself, right? Or you've already practiced, right? This past few days. Ada kan?
Not very. I try about 3 times.
Okay.
Because a lot of busy something.
It's okay, no problem. You roughly know timing is good enough already. So at least you roughly know it's good enough. Better than nothing. Okay, when you're ready, start.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very, very good evening to all people. Today I want to talk about my presentation about Perang Badar, a video infographic in Malay. My name is Muhammad Sulaiman bin Zainal Abidin. I am from Diploma Multimedia student. Introduction. Perang Badar is the first battle in Islam that we know is the first history that written about the war in Al-Quran. Second, conflict between Islam people and Quraysh people. The third is the important content about the Perang Badar. Next, the most of the problem in the learning, most of children lack of focus when learning about history in class. Next, book take time to understand. That this point show it that when I was a kid, I take time when learning about the topic in books. But nowadays, I learning something in the book using YouTube that I do some research, so I can take a short time to learn something about the topics. Next is the less graphic. Most of the book, history books, there is a less of graphic about the story. So this video, I will put some graphic to let it visualize some the events. Next is my storyboard. This is the first scene about the opening of my Perang Badar video. The second one is the conflict that I put 3 reason why the Perang Badar is happened. The next one is the map of Peninsula Arab. This is the way the place that the war is happened. So the arrow is the way of each people that come to Badar. Okay, the next one is my conclusion video. This one is that I will say about the why Perang Badar is the most of the important war in the world of Islam. Next one is the benefit. I make this video interesting and enjoyable to make student Islam at standard 5 to make it easily to understand. The next one, the video take a short time. This will let the children have another time to learn another topic or another subject. The third one, more appealing and visual it. This one will make the kids can visualize about the Perang Badar. So it's not boring. So you can visualize how this is happen. Okay, next, my conclusion. I hope this project will educate people about the Perang Badar and allow the new generation to easily learn about the Perang Badar. Okay, next, new learning style, and that is yes for me. Do you have any question?
Yeah, I will give my comments after Azri and Iman.
Okay.
Azri, and go first. Any comments?
For me, I think it's okay. Yeah, better than before. Just, yeah, I think it's okay for me.
Anything that's off that you feel that it's not good enough? Because there's a lot of things that he can improve on.
Yeah. For me, just I think just, yeah, but yeah, there is for the English too. I think yeah, I'm just fine. Just do the stuttering like me just now.
Okay. All right, no problem. Iman, anything?
I think for me, he talked too fast lah, sir. Talk too fast. And then in his slide, he just want to end the slide quickly.
Yeah.
And then the other one, maybe it's just like me and Razvi, it's little lack of confidence to talk.
Mr. Rahmat, anything to say?
Yes, thank you, Brother Deepan, for that opportunity. Thank you for the presentation, Brother Sulaiman. Just quickly, I want to ask a question to all of you. Why is it when you are stating something, it's always like this? Oh, the war is happens. The war is happened. Even in Malay, there's no is happen. Perang itu berlaku. The war happened, or the kan. So there's no is happen. I don't quite understand it because I come across the same way of talking across different backgrounds. Spanish people, Chinese students, Indian students. So I don't quite understand why that is the case. So do you know that when you say the war is happened, it's actually wrong? Do you know that's wrong?
Yeah.
So, but you guys keep repeating, and I find that it's across culture. Can any of you explain why, Ka?
I'm not very sure.
Okay, but you know it's wrong.
Yeah, I know it's wrong. Maybe nervous.
But you did not appear nervous. He didn't appear nervous, right? Azri, Iman, Deepan, right? I mean, you were just as confident as almost Deepan. And I can tell you, Brother Deepan, there is one of the most accomplished presenters I've seen. Yeah, at his age.
Thank you.
So that's why I'm thinking, hey, you know it's wrong. And it's not only you guys who say the same thing. The other groups say the same thing. So I'm trying to think, what is so special about is happened, is this, is that? If you're saying the war is bad, okay, the war is happened, adjective. So something happened. Maybe all of your teachers, English teachers, were taught at the same place, or they were given the same wrong education. But the thing is, you know it's wrong, but you repeat it. Azri, you know it's wrong. Iman, you also say that it's wrong, kan? But you make no comments about that. So why? I'm curious. Yeah, because we are here together to improve each other.
Yeah.
So it includes, I mean, Adibano notwithstanding, we are here to actually share, maybe that's not quite right. So from my perspective, allow me to disagree and say, no, presentation-wise, you appear to be very confident. That's good. That's a good point. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I think Iman, Azri, you guys can take some pointers from Sulaiman's approach. I'm just curious why the same error is repeated when you know it's an error. The reason why I say this is because my concern is that tomorrow you may regress. I mean, Deepan has already explained and you agree, okay, this is how we're going to do it, blah, blah, blah. Tomorrow, you forget everything, go back to day one. Peng san. Yeah. Gentlemen, they're actually asking me to join the Unicel's closing ceremony, so please excuse me. Yeah. All right. So please carry on.
Thank you.
See you guys. See you, Deepan. Okay. Assalamualaikum.
Salam.
Okay, so Sulaiman, first thing is, I would say that there's a lot of things that I told Iman dengan Azri, tapi you didn't follow lah. So, okay, first thing is, this one correct. You said write it instead of write. In the beginning, I think someone put second slide. So it's right. When you're presenting something, I forgot, you said something about write it. It's a wrong thing to say. So just make note lah. Say write instead of write it. Or written in the books. Second thing is, I still think your slide spacing is very, very bad. So again, you look at slide tengah ni, don't you feel like it's so empty and like it's not occupying enough space? So I really want you, because I can't keep telling you over and over again, I need you to do something by yourself, okay? So please either you put more graphics, make it bigger, make spacing bigger or something. At least make it look better lah. Sure. Okay, body language. So same as Azri, I told you already, make sure you can see your hands all. For some reason you didn't follow advice. You still put the guy face.
I already back.
Macam ni, your standard macam ni, you must have a bit space from here to the top, and you must also be able to see your hands. Okay, so maybe the angle of your tengok macam tu better kan?
This is the position that I do when I was present, but my hand is my seat. This chair is very low.
So one way is maybe you put your computer sikit higher, like higher sikit. Understand?
Okay. Okay.
So you try that for tomorrow, because I want to see, because it's a shame lah. You have all the body language, all the confidence, tapi it's not coming across.
Yeah. I see my hand don't come to the camera.
And then also, I'm not sure why, but I can't see you looking at the camera properly.
Okay.
Understand? So look at the camera, because again you want to maximize the amount of impact that you give to us. So look at the camera, use body language, and then make sure that when you present, like your confidence is good already. Azri pun confidence is good now already. Iman, I'll say that later from you also lah. So just make sure you take all the tools that they have and use it to your advantage. Okay. I would say the other thing is, you must have better flow lah. I would say it's good. The way that you explain your problem statement is a lot better than Thursday. That's a good thing. Tapi I still find your flow a bit choppy. Choppy maksudnya, when you speak, it stops. And then like you say point by point. So the way I would do it is, I wouldn't explain, okay, problem statement number one is motion, right, focus. Problem statement two is books take time. I would say in one continuous flow, I would say that motion nowadays, they lack focus. And books take a lot of time to understand. We really focus on the new medium, which is technology, which is multimedia, internet. And books generally have less graphic. So when you see like that, right, it's more one continuous flow. Instead of using, okay, point number one, point number two, point number three. Now, it's important to segment when you say this is a problem statement, yang ni objective, yang ni storyboard. Tapi when you're talking about points talking about the description, don't read. And your conclusion pun sama, you reading directly. I can read that myself. I want you to explain something that isn't there, okay? So kalau conclusion tu ada kan, just explain something sikit lagi, silakan lah. What else? You were reading from slides lah, like conclusion. You were reading exactly from slides. And it's a bit too fast. I would say that because your presentation is only 3 minutes, 15 seconds right now.
Yeah, so, I see 3 minutes and 40 seconds.
Maybe focus more on the benefits and then also slow down your pace of presentation. So something like Azri's pace is really good because that way it comes across as very, very slow and natural and we can pick up easily. Okay?
Okay.
Otherwise, I wouldn't say have any comments. You try to improve that for now, and the next presentation, I want to see any improvements. Okay. All right. So Iman, now your turn.
Why my
Tak tahu lah.
it's
Okay.
like blackout? I don't know.
Okay, I'm not sure why. So, but can you send me your slides? I will present for you. Send me through WhatsApp lah.
Okay. Personal or what, sir?
Anything you want.
Wait, I think my laptop is overheat, I think.
Apa? As long as tomorrow it's okay, then can lah. You try to find a solution for tomorrow lah. Backup.
Because
If cannot use your phone.
because it's run from the morning, so maybe it's overheat.
No problem.
I think I will send in the group lah, sir.
Yeah, understand lah.
You got it, sir?
Not yet. Okay, it's already here. Give me a second. Let me load it.
I already sent.
1 second. Okay. Yeah, it's presenting already. Okay, so when you're ready, we can start. And time yourself, as usual.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So my name is Daniel bin Azhar and I'm from Diploma in Multimedia. So today I'm going to talk about, I think I will change the innocent to another name, sir.
Okay.
But now I will use innocent boy instead.
Sure, no problem. That's good.
So today I'm going to talk about my project, which is the title Innocent Boy, and that is a 2D digital comic. Okay, so let's go. So basically my project is about a boy, the journey of a boy towards his dream in becoming illustrator. He really loves art. He really loves drawing and sketching. But sometimes he get bullied by some of his friends, and then one day he will prove to them that he is not a loser. And then we move on to problem statement, I think. Yes. So basically that most of the problem that people nowadays, especially on students or primary or secondary school students, they lack of confidence, they lack of motivations, and don't have any moral support, especially from their parents or friends, and they do not know how to start and how to invest their talent in the arts. And then we got some characters here. So basically my project has 5 characters, and then is my main character. And then one there is Dan best friend, J is Dan's brother, Mr. A is Dan and J father, and Dan's idol is just like unknown person in my comic.
Okay.
And then we move to storyline or storyboard. So chapter 1 is I'm going to talk about how the boy just in the morning wake up from the bed and go to school, and then in the class he got bullied, and then after that he went home, and then he cried all that, and then he don't know how to atasi how to overcome that problem. So in the next morning, I mean the chapter 2 is his father, Mr. A, surprised him by write there's a note in his sketchbook by the night, and then suddenly his brother J just come back home and surprise them. And then we were so happy. So next to chapter 3, when the drawing competition came, when his best friend won, told them to that the school has some drawing competition by next week. And then day after day, then just like lose his confidence, lack of ideas, and then he went to the park, and then he met the unknown guy, which is his idol lah, the dance idol. And then he motivate him, give support, give ideas. And then on the last chapter 4, the drawing competition came. And then all the competitors just, and the competition just start. And then in the end, Des came by the winner. He's the winner. And then all his family just proud of him. And by the end of the scene, his idol just look at him. How to say? Tengok dari jauh.
Look from afar.
Look from afar, and he's very proud of them. Okay, so move on to benefits. So basically, I want to encourage them, the art student, especially the art student, to embrace their talent. And I hope that my comic, they will feel inspired and they will feel motivated to continue their talent in the arts. Okay, then we move on to conclusion. So conclusion is basically the same as my benefit. I want to encourage them to embrace their talent, and I hope that they will improve them and they know how to design ideas in making comic. And then I hope that to people out there, that I want them to know that digital comic can do better in the future. So that's all for me. Thank you very much.
Your presentation is 4 minutes 44 seconds. Okay, let's start with Sulaiman. Any comments for him?
For me, the character
Any kan?
of the slide, because before this we already recommend that about the character, maybe he can put the real character of this comic.
Yep.
But never mind. Okay. That when our presentation, the Dr. Rahman say that my words sometimes is bad, but I think Iman always repeated the words then.
Yeah.
That's all.
Thank you. Yeah.
Then
You repeat the word then every time. So when you talk about sentences, right, you don't use different words. You always say then.
Yeah,
no,
when you
then I mean the main character, not then words, then names. The main character name, not then.
Oh.
Yeah. I know it's kind of confusing. Not THAN, sir, the main character's name.
It's okay. Yeah, I'll take more notice of this next time. So see if you can differentiate or not. If cannot, I'll let you know.
Okay.
All right. Azri, any comments?
For me, I think I really like his slide. Less like before. Yeah, even actually, because just like you say, so the front one, the character, that one actually distract me because it's not the character that he used at.
Yep, correct.
Yeah. But otherwise, I think he's done okay. He have confidence, and I also see he look at the cameras.
Yeah, that's good.
The hand.
Tapi hand movement tak ada banyak kan? He only look at camera, but I don't think I saw many hand movements.
I just saw it at the storyboard.
Okay, that's good. All right, thank you. So, okay, first thing is, I would say that the main thing that's wrong with your story right now is the storyboard. You spend about 2 minutes on this. Your presentation right now is 4 minutes, 46 seconds. Yeah. So you spend about 2 minutes on this, and for me, you look at it, I don't understand what you're talking about, because all I see is, I see one guy crying, then next one I see him happy, then sitting down and saying like Superman lah. What I want is, I want more description. So what you could do is, you could put the entire frame of it instead of just one character. And if you feel like it's taking too much space, no problem, put it in 2 different pages. So don't put like macam itu kan, the top 1, 2, 3, 4. Just put chapter 1 tapi you put the entire frame lah. Because right now when you explain for 2 minutes, right, it's so much of things. Tapi it's all only on one slide, and there's another 6 more slides. That one you spend only 3 minutes on that. It doesn't make sense. So again, you have to know how to pace your slides. So pace your slides properly, and you have to change this. This is the main problem. Body language, I still think can improve a bit more. A bit like your camera has to be further from your face. It cannot be directly at the face. Like Azri's position right now is very good. So if he put his hand on the table and presents, he can actually see his hands. But Sulaiman right now is too close lah. So that's the difference. Okay. Otherwise, I would say there's not much explanation also. I get that you did explain this, and it's a lot better. Like I would say the benefits are a lot better compared to last week's Thursday. You're making it relatable to me as an art student. I can understand where you're coming from and what's the point of your story. But I still feel you need to explain more about this. So what you can do is, since you spent 2 minutes on storyboard, cut that time down, sikit, and spend a bit more time on your synopsis, your prompt statement, and your benefits. And you see the impact a bit more stronger. So like Azri and Sulaiman, right, they talk a lot on their background. So when they talk about their storyboard, right, it's a lot more stronger. I can at least understand what's their motivations and how the story is going to flow. Tapi when you were speaking, right, I don't see the same amount of I don't see the same amount of the same level. I don't feel as convinced. So you have to focus more on the synopsis and prompt statement, just a bit more, and less on the storyboard. So 2 minutes, maybe cut down sikit and make sure you show a bit more clearer. And like any thing else here, I told you one thing, right? Whenever you do something, right, standardize everything. So you see the names all down here, but this one's up there. I find it a bit weird because I expect the character name. Suddenly you put character, then name up there. So always look through your slides, standardize everything. So I like this. The fact there's animation here, I like it, but it's not related to yours. So try to change it to something related to yours. I told you multiple times today, so I'll change it.
Okay, sir.
So what we'll do is, I don't have any other questions for now. We'll take a 10-minute break. In that break, I want you to edit your slides. I want you to think about how to improve. And then once we come back at, what's this, 5:57, 4:57, we will discuss and we will present again. So this time presentation, I will ask each of you to come up with questions to ask each other. Okay? So leave your camera on. I want to see you guys doing work. If you guys need to go toilet, but no problem. I'll leave your camera on. Any questions you want to ask, just ask me. I'll be here.
Okay.
Edit your slides and improve presentation. Okay? All right.
Sir,
Yes.
I
Anything?
think about my title, I mean the boy words.
Yep.
I think I want to rephrase all that.
Sure, why not?
Because when I think about it, twice it's not quite suitable
Yeah.
about my current storyline.
Correct, right? So
Yes.
yeah. So think of something I would say, okay, why do this, right? You think about a storyline, see what's the important message trying to show, and then make a title from that. Okay. So your main thing you're trying to show is redemption, kind. Is it redemption or perseverance? Something like that.
I think more like perseverance, I think.
Perseverance.
Yes. I think they have the same meaning. So.
Yeah. Tapi innocent boy doesn't fit. Innocent, you can say hard-working boy cannot so. What else can you put?
What about hustle?
Hustle, yeah, why not? Put lah.
Yes.
Hmm.
Hustle. Just hustle or what?
Hustle is fine already, I'd say. We can put the hustle lah, that makes sense.
Okay.
So the reason why I don't put too long a name is because if you put too long, right, people's attention will be lost already. So shorter name is better. Sure, no problem. Okay. Later you try and present. If you cannot present, I present for you. Okay. All right. So we'll start with Sulaiman now.
Okay, sir. Do you see it?
Yeah, can see.
I don't put my graphic. I still don't add more graphic to this slide.
Okay, sure.
Maybe this slide. Okay.
Spacing semua tu okay tak?
Spacing. Yeah. I go to for the bigger font.
Okay. Alright. I want to ask you again lah. There's so much space on the right side, right? Kenapa nak jam everything into conflict between Islam and Quraysh people into macam layer lapis tu? Make it one straight line lah. It's a lot more clearer kan? You try change now? Make the box bigger.
Make the box bigger.
So the right side you pull right side. Tarik.
Okay.
So at least okay. So not everything can, tapi at least it's a bit clearer lah.
Okay.
The other pages all have you untuk storyboard too, right?
Yeah.
The words are in white. Okay so again lah, if you see anything that's not contrast properly, then put good contrast. So black against something that's black against something that's lighter and white against something that's darker. So white is okay if the background is darker lah, but right now it's a bit too light.
Okay, sir. I change a little bit.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, so done. Give it a set the time.
Okay, when you're ready, just let me know. I'll set my time also.
Okay, sir, I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and very good evening to all people. Today, I want to talk about Perang Badar in infographic in Malay. My name is Muhammad Sulaiman bin Zainal Abidin. I am from diploma student. Introduction. Perang Badar is the first battle in Islam. This is the most historical perang in Islam. Next, conflict between Islam and Quraysh people. The conflict between Islam and Quraysh people that the conflict between Islam and Quraysh people. This is happened when the Rasulullah left the Makkah. The third one is the important content. Important content that we'll have in this video is such as the date of the Perang Badar, the place, and how they come to the Badar. Most problem statement for children is their lack of focus when studying about history in Islam. Then books take time to understand, and this the video is more better than book because it take a short time to understand about the topics. Books don't have books have a less graphic more than video. The video has a more graphic that we show and visualize the Perang Badar. Okay, this is my storyboard. Opening, this is the first scene of my Perang Badar scene. This scene will have animation. The sun will make a move and the cloud is moving. The second one is the conflict. The conflict that I will put some animation to. Then I will show to you why Perang Badar is happen. Next is the map. This map also have animation. The arrow will move and show the way how they come to Badar. And the last one is the conclusion scene. The conclusion scene also have an animation. So I will talk about why the Perang Badar is the most important perang in Islam. Next one, benefits. I want to make this video make it interesting and enjoyable to the student, Islam student in Standard 5, because this is the topic in the Islam book, in Pendidikan Islam book. This video take a short time to understand the topics. So this is will counter the book. So it make more easier for student learning in short time, that they have another time to learning about another topics. And this video will more appealing and visual aid. So this video will can make the children visualize about the Perang Badar. Then maybe he can more interested in this video than the book. Okay, conclusion. I hope this project will educate people about Perang Badar and allow the new generation to easily learn about the Perang Badar, because this is the first battle in Islam. So this is the more important about the history of Islam. And if you want to know about the important content about this Perang Badar, you need to watch it. Okay. Q&A session. This is the new learning style, and that is yes for me. Thank you.
So the way we'll do this session is like this. First off, I want you to give your opinions on his presentation. And then after, once we're done giving opinions, we will ask questions about his idea. Okay, so let's start with Iman first. Any questions about, any opinions on his presentation?
Honestly, for me lah, Sulaiman's presentation is quite good so far. So far so good. Yes, better than before lah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
Azri, any comments?
So I'm not sure, but for me, I don't see his hand much.
Yeah.
The body language. Yes. And I'm sorry, but on the sixth slide, the one this
Benefit.
the visual aid, no, the six, yeah, more appealing visual aid.
Yeah, visual aid, right?
Yeah, I don't understand when he explained. I understand, but from that one, yeah, it make it confused. That's all I think.
Okay, so in the meantime, I want both of you to think of any questions to ask him, because I'll ask you both to ask him. Okay, so Sulaiman, compared to just now, I don't think there's much improvement. But I think you need to go back home and practice. Think about your flow, because I still think from top to bottom too, you don't have your flow properly. Because like towards the end especially, you stutter a lot. You don't continuously talk about your idea. So because of that, your idea doesn't come across properly. So I need you to go back home and really practice over and over again. The timing for this is 3 minutes 30 seconds, which means that technically there's still some things you're missing out on. So I want you to go back home and time yourself and see which parts you're missing out on, and then improve on that part. I already mentioned before, focus more on benefits, focus more on your conclusion. No, focus more on benefits and background. Your storyboard, I think, is good enough already, if you ask me. If you want, you can talk a bit more about maybe the key characters of the Perang Badar, or maybe the key animation styles. Because I still think that your presentation is a bit too short and you're underselling yourself. Try to see what you're missing out and see how else you can sell your idea better.
Okay, so I will try again.
Okay, so let me ask you your first question first. Same as last Saturday. The war is very graphic. How are you planning on censoring this or showing this to high school students or school students? Because your target audience is school students, kan?
Yeah. School student.
Yeah. So how do you plan on showing this war to students? Because it's very graphic, so it might not be suitable for them.
Oh, maybe I will put some age 13, so you can cause 13 what you call cause some of my graphic is a little bit maybe a sensitive like swords. So I will put it on age 13. So this video, them they can watch it, but with parents or maybe some guide from adult. So maybe I will show this more to the teacher, so that he can use this video for learning in the class, or maybe in online class right now.
Okay. Maybe next question. I still think you need to polish up the answer lah. Try to think of ways to polish up the answer, because ESO, I won't be asking
I will
questions.
try.
It'll be the industry assessor. So if you can answer properly, then it's good for you lah.
Yeah.
Okay. What else?
Yeah. Sure.
The target audience is school children. How do you come across the target audience? How do you identify that's a target audience? Okay, how do you decide
Okay,
on
first
your
of
target
all,
audience? Yeah.
So how I choose them, or
Yeah, how you choose.
Okay. First of all, when I was a kid, when I was standard 5, standard 6, I'm so bad in Islam history. So then when the FYP come through, so I think that I have my friend have some little brother. So he in standard 6, is standard 5. No, before this is standard 5. So he has some difficult to learn about the Islam history when using the book.
Okay.
And nowadays, we use the online class. We don't take book from we don't have textbooks at home. So maybe we have to search, or maybe the teacher will give you some documents for the title of the other books lah. So I think this video will help them to new way of type of learning, the new type of learning. So that's why I come across with the standard 5. So I take my friend's brother's books. So I find about the topics in Islam. So then I find one of the historical important things about Islam is the Perang Badar. So that I go for the FYP about this topic.
Okay. For tomorrow's session, right, don't put your answer too long lah. Make it shorter. So the way I would do it is within 3 sentences. If you can finish in 3 sentences, it's good enough already. If you need to explain more, then explain. Tapi try to aim for 3 sentences. Okay. Right. So Azri, any questions for Sulaiman?
The only question that I will ask is Iman. Will it get info as much as the book? Will the video get as the same as the info as in the book?
Basically, will the video capture all the information that's in the book?
My answer is when I go research on the book is because it is for standard 5, right? The content is not have so many content. So he put some 3 of content. So for this video, when I discussed with my supervisor, he asked me to add another content and another important things about this Ramadan.
No, as in what you meant is, right, does it translate whatever that's in the book into the video? Maksudnya, does it take everything, or does it leave out certain things that are in the book?
I copy all in the books.
Okay. Azri, any questions, someone?
I don't think so, sir.
Okay. Iman, questions?
No, sir, I don't have any question.
Okay. Okay.
So easy,
No, because okay, Iman, I want you to think of a question, because the reason is I want you to find ways to criticize other people's speech, and also I need to find ways to think about what's wrong with the speech. Because again, if you can find out what's wrong with other people's speech, you can think what's wrong with my speech and you can improve yourself. So I want you to ask a question to Sulaiman now. If you need him go through the slides, then go through the slides again, no problem.
Okay, I already found my question. If I'm the one of the investors,
Okay.
What can make you so confident to impress me with your project?
So
What can you do?
why
What
I
is project do to
okay.
impress me?
Okay, first of all, I think this is the topic that not not much of people that focus on the history of Islam, because this is the first battle. This is the first war in Islam, but maybe some of you don't know this is the first war in Islam. Did you know, Iman Daniel?
No, I know. I
Okay,
know.
okay. So maybe you know, but the other audience maybe don't know, because maybe he know about the Perang Badar, but he don't know this is the first battle in Islam. So I want to appoint this, because this is the first. You must know the history before you come to the future, because you know how they sacrifice for you. So how can you appreciate the new world of right now? Mungkin the new Islam right now is more a lot easier, better than before this. So my first to make it
Okay, I want to ask, what's the significance of that? Like, is there a reason why people have not made a video of Perang Badar?
what's it? Can I say?
You said there's not many videos on this, right? Is there a reason why there's not many videos on Perang Badar or any animations of Perang Badar?
Oh, there are lots of video in about Perang Badar, but in 3D animation. And okay, but this the other video compared to my video, the other video have the fight scene. So maybe the child a little bit sensitive with it, because the animation will show the war scene that we fight in the real way. So my video is just infographic. Then a lot of animation that I do is not like fighting. Maybe just some move about the background or the animation. Okay, that's one. Then most of the video of Rambada is is in English. Maybe one of two that have in Bahasa. Then other the video is about in English and in Arab. So maybe Malaysian people don't know about the other video, because I do some research. The most views video about Perang Badar is in English and in Arabic, not in Bahasa.
Okay, don't you think that by having it in English and Arab, at least the reach is better compared to Malay? Because English Arab can expand across borders, right?
Yeah, I think it's better, but the main target for me is for the generation in Malaysia. So my target audience is the Malaysia people. So I will like to do in Bahasa first. So
Okay,
maybe
that's
if this video is grow, maybe I will do it in another language.
Okay, yeah, that's good. So again, focus more. So you mentioned something very important just now. You told about how your video doesn't have any graphic scenes. It doesn't have anything that's too disgusting or blurred for children lah. So that's a very important benefit for you. It's a unique selling point. How come I didn't see it in your presentation? So you understand now? So like these kind of things are important. So including presentation, that's a benefit. That is what you are bringing to the audience. That's why I should pay money for your video. Okay. Right. Iman, any questions for him?
Maybe
Any
for
more
this I
questions?
don't hear
No,
about
that's right.
maybe before
You must understand, like, why should I invest in your idea? It's because mine, you say like, mine, I'm targeting the Malaysian market. I'm advertising towards children who are young. It's not graphic. It's all in Malay, so we can understand better because we promote national unity. So as long as you can reason, right, it's good enough already. You cannot just letak macam tu je. Okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Iman, any more questions, Iman?
Nothing.
Okay, all right. Macam tu. Okay lah, one question is good enough already lah. That's all I say. All right, Azri, your turn now. So Sulaiman dengan Iman ask questions. They ask 1-2 questions is better. So yeah.
So can I close my camera? Because my room that I share with my brother. Okay. Sorry.
Sure,
Okay.
don't worry.
Everyone can see this.
Can see.
Okay. Okay. Assalamualaikum and a very good evening to everyone. Today I will be explaining about my final year project, the COVID-19 stop motion. I am Ahmad Azri bin Ahmad from the Multimedia Creative Interactive Media. So, do you guys know about COVID-19, or better known as coronavirus? So, if you don't know, this is a recently discovered coronavirus disease. The symptoms such as headache, fever, dry cough, and tiredness. It is spread through small droplet from nose and mouth. For your information, there's already 300,000, almost 300,000 cases in Malaysia, and 28,000 case of it is an active one. That is almost 10% of it of nation. So let's continue. My problem statement is the Malaysia community not taking coronavirus seriously. This I can see by going out. There's a lot of people still not wearing masks, and they shake hands with each other. They talk closely. Then the next problem is the rise of COVID-19 cases in Malaysia. Just as I mentioned, the cases already until 200,000 cases, and last month at the January, we already reached 5,000 cases a day for 2 days. So another problem that I see is Malaysia does not have any good claymation stop motion animation about the COVID-19. So this is the example of the claymation example. Here I put the Pingu. I think everyone have already seen this, the Pingu, and also the Wallace and Gromits. Now I will talk about my storyboard. So the first scene, I will be showing the title, the COVID-19 title, then it will morph. The clay will morph into the third scene, the Malaysia 4 June at 270 cases. Then it will go to the fourth scene, the Malaysia 1 July. I'm sorry, the storyboard is a bit wrong. It is actually 1 case at 1 July. Then it will morph into the scene 5, the 2 characters. Then they will greet each other. Then on scene 6, they will shake hands. Then the disease will come spreading to another character, to the orange character. So then the disease character will go into an elevator and he will cough. Then all the other character that is not infected will be infected. Now this is the model example for my stop motion, for my claymation. The left one is the infected character and the right one is the uninfected character in orange. So it will show contrast in the character that is infected and uninfected. So this is the example, just a few scenes of my animation. It will show they greet each other, they shake hands, and then the virus spread. So what are the benefits? So the benefit of this is I will show the benefit of this claymation stop motion animation is it will show how the spread of the disease using the clay, like it will morph from one character to another, right? Then it will also show the emphasis of following the SOP so that it will not spread anymore. Then it will show also the effect of COVID-19 in Malaysia that make it the case rises. So for the conclusion, this is a claymation animation stop motion animation. It is about the COVID. It is because of the COVID-19 cases rises. It is for the community in Malaysia to emphasize in the following SOP, to also show the effect of COVID-19 and also how the disease spread from one person to another. So that's all for me. Thank you. Like the KKM says, we take care of ourselves. #kita jaga kita. So any question?
Okay, that's good. It's good. Right. Let's start with comments. Okay, Sulaiman, any comments?
For me, example of this story about like Pingu and what is another one? I don't remember. The name of the title of the movie, the title of the movie that you put the name on the what you call it is not in landscape. Maybe we cannot see it properly, the title of the movie or the title of the claymation. Because I know you want to because the first your problem statement you put the definition at the string. Maybe this horizontal example you should put it as landscape
Like
for
this.
me lah. Okay, yeah. Because easy to read. Okay, next is the storyboard. The storyboard at slide 6. The second storyboard.
Yes.
The another slide. The slide 6. Okay, about the storyboard, I think the scene 5 and scene 6 are better, but scene 7 and scene 8, maybe you can put another better visual.
I
Like
will
the scene 4, scene 5 and scene 6. Okay, that's also.
Thank you. For Wallace and Gromit and Pingu, right? Personally, I like the design. Tapi, like Sulaiman says, right, it's a bit difficult to read lah. That one I have to admit. Tapi I like design lah. So I would say choose something that's easier to read compared to our design. Yeah. For
okay.
your
If I change like this one the Pingu have already name, right? So maybe I change the Wallace and Gromit also have name on the picture.
Sure. Can, why not? Then don't need label anymore lah.
Yeah.
For number 5 and number 6, I think it's fine lah. Your scene is on vertical, right? Like the label. That's fine because that one it's the same thing. So you read once is enough. Okay. All right. Iman, any comments for him?
Actually, I noticed him that he used not a lot lah. Use some hand movement.
Yeah, that's good.
Very good. And even though he is sometimes not focused on the camera.
He didn't focus much on the camera. That one got honest. Anything else?
Yeah. Thing about the storyboard, I think Sulaiman already said that. So that's all.
Okay. So yeah, Azri, how to say this? Most people nowadays they present like you lah. Basically, the way you look and also you look at the screen. Tapi if you want to present better, look at the camera. That's the only thing I can advise. Otherwise, your time is 4 minutes 20 seconds. Just focus more on your flow lah. Just keep repeating over and over again. That's the only way to get better. Okay, let's go to questions. Okay, so, Iman, questions.
We answer?
Yeah, don't worry.
How do you know that you can bring awareness to those people about your project? I mean about the COVID-19.
Okay, the way
how can you be so sure that your project can to say awareness about COVID?
Okay. For me, because the claymation and is an interesting animation. Even in YouTube, we have already like 1 million for one video, like 10 almost like 10 second only, but already 1 million view, and even until 6 million view. And also if I may add, the character, because the claymation will show the character, how the infected character, the disease will spread from one character to another character. This will raise awareness in people that when we touch, when we cough, when we in crowded place, that it infected to other person.
Okay.
Sulaiman, any questions?
Okay, for me, first of all, I want to know your target audience.
Okay, my target audience is most for general is the Malaysian citizen. But if I may, if I have to be if I have to be focusedly, I will say it's around in the age of 7 until 30 maybe, because this time we use the YouTube to watch the video, so it will reach more audience at the target age.
Oh, for children. Okay. That's all, sir.
Azri, can you explain the benefits of claymation towards COVID-19 awareness?
Okay. Just like I say, the COVID-19, because the main because it can show how the disease spread from one to another.
Okay, but the thing is, everything else can show. 2D animation can, 3D animation can, but how does claymation specifically show?
Okay, the claymation show because it's more because it doesn't like maybe because the character from it will show the also the movement the clay, because the clay is closer to us, because we know that clay is a solid object, but it can transform to another, it can transmit from another to another, just like the COVID-19 we cannot see, but in this we can see it, so it can show that from another person, from a person to another person.
Okay. The other question I asked, Iman already asked lah. Okay, but basically coming back to the first question, another way to answer is just say this: if everybody does 2D animation, 3D animation, it gets boring. So what I'm trying to do with clay animation is trying to give a different perspective, different outlook. And this gives people a refreshing take on the COVID-19 pandemic. And because clay is a solid object, it's much more relatable to us, because we can actually feel clay, we actually can see solid objects. We can see how it changes. That's why I believe that clay animation will bring more benefits. And previously in the past, clay animation has been used for different diseases to demonstrate how the disease spreads. So based on that study, I believe that this would be the most effective way in demonstrating the spread of COVID-19. Macam tu kan? Isn't that a better answer compared to what you say? Yeah.
It's very good, sir, when you talk.
No, so macam ni lah. Always think of a bit out of the box answers lah. Try to find ways that people don't generally say lah. And just make it smooth. As long as you make it smooth and make it believable, right? People will believe you, okay? And got facts a bit cukup beri lah. That's all I say. I don't put 100% rubbish. A bit facts.
Can I comment one more thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Maybe about the target audience. Maybe when he presenting, he not highlight the target audience. Maybe later then he can highlight the target audience first. Because when I hear he present, I think this clay animation, the target audience is maybe some adult.
Yeah, so as we try to think of target audience and then try to see how you can adjust the persona of speech. So like Sulaiman is targeting people who are young, right? So when he speaks the entire time, he can't say anything that's too graphic or too disturbing. So like you with claymation and COVID, right? You can see something that's a bit more disturbing, like people die, people get sick. So that's a different persona, the way you present. And if someone asks you about target audience, like just now, you just say anybody YouTube, that's fine. Tapi also say that the main target audience is this group. So tell them why is it this group? Or because adults are the one that are affecting the choices of children. So we believe that if we can affect them, then everybody will affect it. Something like that lah. Okay. All right.
Sir. Thank you, sir.
So let's move on to the last person. Is it Iman? Yeah, Iman.
Iman, only 3 of us.
I try share.
You try share first. Dah lupa lah Sulaiman. Twice present kan?
The same problem, sir.
Same problem ah.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's black and then he black game and then yes. I can't even touch my
okay, what you go do is that can already.
touch, sir.
Okay, tomorrow what you do is because it's a PDF file, right? What you do is you screenshot and you put it in PowerPoint. So one page, one PDF. Understand?
Okay.
One picture. Okay, so we'll work tomorrow. Okay, I'll present for you now and we'll see how to work for it tomorrow. Okay. Okay. All right. See single page. All right, done. So when you're ready to start,
Okay, so hello everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So my name is Daniel, as you guys know, and I'm from Diploma in Multimedia. So what the thing that I'm going to talk today is about my 2D digital comic, which is the title named Hustle. Okay, let's move on. So basically my project or my comic is about a journey of a boy. This boy that really loves art, and he really wants to be an illustrator. And being an illustrator is his passion. And someday he got bullied, and then he got bullied again, and then he had a depression. But one day he will prove to the others that he will never give up, and he is not a loser. Let's move on to the next slide. So basically that some problems that I want to solve in my project is some people, especially young people like student, primary or secondary school student, or especially an art student, or even younger people like Tadika student. They they do have skills in arts, but sometimes they do not have support, or they lack of confidence and motivation, and sometimes their parents doesn't support them in what they are love and what they are love doing it, like such as animation or drawing. And then let's move on. So basically this is some of my characters, and there are 5 of it. So as you guys see, there's Dan, the main character on the left side, and then one Mr. A, J, and there's Idol. And this idol, I just call it as a unknown guy, unknown. Yes. So let's move on to the storyboard. So check about how the boy went to school, and then he just like a normal day went to school, happy moment, and then he got bullied, and then let's say so yeah, I batuk. And then he feel depression, and then his best friend one on the character's life support him and back up him when the bully disturb him. And then the chapter 2, when he woke up in the morning, his father surprised him by like a surprise note, and then his brother J just come back home. And then move to chapter 3, where the drawing competition comes in, and then he lack of ideas, or like he doesn't have any ideas, or just like his mind goes blank. And then chapter 4, he met his idol, and then his idol motivates him, and dance is so idolize him and so inspired, and then he wins the competition. So the next slide. So the benefits of my project is I want to encourage them to embrace their talent. I hope that my project can give their motivation, so that they will feel exciting and feel inspired to continue their talent in arts. Yeah. So that the conclusion is, number 1, I want them to embrace their talent. Number 2, I know that they know how to design ideas in making comic. They do have the skills, but I know somehow they will know how to design ideas in making comic. And I hope that my comic, and I want them to know, especially on those people that love arts, that digital comic can do better in the future. Yeah, so that's all for me. Thank you very much.
Okay, so your presentation was 4 minutes 30 seconds. Okay, let's start with Azri first. Any comments for you?
I'm not sure if it's a comment, but I see that Iman always
Yeah.
our,
Correct.
yeah, rotating in his chair. So yeah, it's a bit distracting for me. I
It's
think
very
that's
distracting.
Sir, in my position is quite hot. So that
Okay lah. You have to understand lah. From my point of view, it doesn't matter what your position is lah, because at the end of the day you're presenting kan. So all I can do is I can advise you lah. But how you take it is up to you lah. I found it's hot lah, but I can't do much about that. So sorry lah. So maybe I don't know. You have to find somewhere cooler, I guess. Because Azri said lah, in presenting in real life, so right, you shouldn't be moving that much. Because moving side to side, right, it's very distracting. So try to find ways to overcome that. That's all I can say. Because at the end of the day, right, we as a viewer, you shouldn't give excuse regardless of what reason. Like we understand that maybe circumstances, but excuse lah. So I can't do much about that. But understand lah. I'm not saying anything bad. Azri, any other comments? Azri? Okay, tak apa. Sulaiman, any comments?
For me, it's lot better lah before this, because before this Iman always focus on to tell a story about the storyboard.
Right.
So maybe just now he give some simple example and explanation about the storyboard. So I think it a lot better. Then that's all sir for my comments.
Alright. Azri, any more comments, Azri?
No sir, I think that's all.
Iman, otherwise, it's a better presentation just now. I have to say, it's a good presentation. Your presentation is 4 minutes, 30 seconds, right? So if you want to maximize some more, just explain more problem statement, explain more benefits. Tapi your timing now is a lot better. Yeah, even your spacing here is a lot better already. Yang ni, you make the text box bigger lah, so it becomes in one line instead of like top to bottom, like very cluttered. Yang ni you have to change. I told you before already. Just put storyboard lah. Kenapa nak put storyboard? Very messy. This one, if you can, put it as the same shape, but I know you cannot because it's a different shape. If you can, then put same shape lah. Always standardize things, so it's easier for us to see. Apa lagi? Okay, I guess that's it. Just remember what I told you lah. All the small things like change his character, change it. Okay. All right. So now to questions. The first thing I'll ask is, why do you think it is the best way to encourage students to not give up on their passion and not give up on their dreams? Don't you feel there's any other better ways to do that?
Because it depends on their what to say, talent. On their passion.
Yeah, the passion, because your stories are passion, right? Why do you think this is the best way to encourage people to continue doing arts?
Because my target audience for my project is like 7 to 17 years old.
Understand.
That really love that are into arts. Yeah.
Okay.
So I really hope that my comic can encourage them. I mean, what I mean that I think my comic is quite good when it's done. I think.
Okay, how is it good? Like, how do you know that it's able to bring across the impact that you bring? That's the question I'm asking.
That's a hard one, sir.
But that's the key part of the story lah. You have to explain. How you want to answer or you want to think about it?
I think I will take it later lah, I think. Because it's quite a hard one.
Okay, so, you think about it later, but the main thing is think about what the storyline conveys, what benefits it brings. That is the answer they're looking for. You try to think about that, then you can roughly think an answer. Okay, Sulaiman, any comments for him?
My question is same as Seripan questions, because I want to know about how he can convince me to make me spend my money to his project.
Yeah.
That's all.
So Iman, I think you better take time, think about it now lah, because 2 hours asked question already. It's better if you come with a solution now. So I told you already, think about your problem statement and think about your benefits.
I don't see it, sir.
Okay, so when you ask question like this, right, just tell, I want people to be inspired lah. I want people to be inspired by Dan, and Dan has these issues. He's able to overcome it, and these are the benefits that he can bring. He becomes more motivated. He becomes more exciting, inspired, that kind of things.
So the main character brings positive vibe.
That's the way I would explain it lah. There's different ways to explain it. Tapi I would say this is the way, one way to explain it. Say lah that, oh, Dan is the way that I want art students to feel. I want students to feel that regardless of what happens, that there'll be something positive in their life that can make them happy, or they can make them more motivated to continue art. So you have to find ways to explain lah, but that's the way I would explain it. Okay, try to go back and think about it. Azri, any questions for Iman?
Iman, may I know how long the video is?
It's a good question.
To do the animation.
It's not the video. It's just like Animate CC. Yes. It's just like a flat screen, and then you put a button there, and then you go to the next page. Not a video.
Tapi that's just keyframe kan?
Yes, keyframe.
So
you want to make a comic?
Yeah.
Yes, comic.
Oh, comic. Oh yeah, comic. Digital comic kan? Okay, I see.
So how do you think that it can reach the target audience? Like, you want to give it to the one that want to draw, right? Like so how do you intend to do it by using the comic? Like, doesn't, because you say it's people disencouraging him, right? So like draw not okay or all that. Maybe he won't read comics, something like that. So how do you why do you think it can reach?
That just like I told you guys before, as I said before, some of them they do have the talent, but they do not know how to embrace it, or how to say it.
Wait, I mean, that's not the question. The question is, if he himself is discouraged and he's not willing to read books anymore, how do you think by making a comic, which he won't read, he'll be inspired? Do you think that doing a comic is the most appropriate medium? Maybe you could have done animation instead.
I think I'm not making the comic in the book. The comic on the website, digital one.
Yeah. So do you think the comic is the best way to do it instead of videos or something like that, or GIF or infographic? Why do you think comic is the best way?
Because comic is quite fun and interactive for young people. And
isn't video same thing also? Video so interactive.
Yeah.
So you understand lah, there's a problem here. You have to think about it.
I understand, but we'll take it later. So.
Yeah, no problem.
It's second the hard one. Yeah. Yes.
Just think about it later lah. Okay lah. So I think that's it for now. Does anybody have any other questions for me? Sulaiman, any questions? Azri questions? Iman questions? Anything?
No, sir. No.
Okay. Azri, any questions?
No, sir.
Iman?
No, I'm good, sir.
Okay, so listen to my advice. Go back home and practice again. See your slides. Tomorrow, I want to see an improvement in tomorrow's morning. So tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, 9:30. The main thing tomorrow I want to see is basically your slides. If for time, we practice. If not, we just see your slides and cukup already. That's it. All right?
So tomorrow, we meeting on the main room, right? Or the split room?
9 o'clock.
1 room and 2 room.
9 o'clock is this room. Then after that, give me 1 second. Let me see schedule.
At 10.
At 10, okay.
At 10. Oh.
Yeah. At 10 will be the room 2. Room 2.
Yes.
So I'll be the chairman again, room 2. So
yeah, I know.
Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. I'm there. So
I am the second presenter, sir. How can I not nervous?
Second presenter. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good luck. So tomorrow, anything you ask me tomorrow. Slides and show me tomorrow. Okay. If we have time, we'll go to presentation again. All right. So that's it. Have a good night's sleep. Don't stress too much. Okay. All right.
Okay, sir.
Okay. All right. See you all. Bye bye. Take care.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Ripan.
All right. Thank you.
Alright, all. Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
All
you,
the
sir.
best.
Okay.
Ke? Nak tanya
Yeah.
untuk besok
Sila.
present yang room 1 ke room 2 untuk saya, macam saya dengan Iman dengan Afifi akan, kalau ikut dalam list tu, ikut apa tu, akan masuk dalam room 1. Tapi kalau ikut macam Seripan cakap, macam kita orang semua masuk dalam room 2, macam dia ikut mentor ke macam mana? Jadi confused.
Tengok list nama. Kalau list nama dalam room 2 kan, semua room 2 ke?
Tak, sir.
Room
Tak.
1.
Room tu daripada Sedipan punya menti saya seorang.
Dia terbahagi pun.
Betul.
So ikut line tu.
Ikut je senarai tu.
Okay. Baik.
Okay, all the best semua.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.